ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison, and from the world's loneliest bonfire, I'd like to welcome you to Dark Souls. What in the hell are we doing clear out here, brother? Well, considering in the last episode, nearly half of the denizens of Firelink Shrine abandoned us in our time of need, it really shouldn't come as much of a surprise that we've returned to Darkroot Basin. Shall we do a quick rundown of everybody who left us in pursuit of hubris and the potential for more powerful weapons? Because the list is long, and it starts with Laurentius. He returned to the Great Swamp in search of more pyromancies, but he got poisoned, and unfortunately we had to put him down. Then Sigmire came up from behind him and tried to help him out, but he fell asleep. And he stole some moss from us, so that wasn't very fun. And we don't really know what he's going to do until we get much farther into the game. On top of that, we also had our friend, the Crestfallen Warrior, who could not stand the smell of the primordial serpent Framped. And so, in an effort to get to the bottom of it all, he went down to New Londo Ruins and got smoked by, I guess, the cliff. And that was a very unceremonious way to go. But you also don't want to forget about the motley crew of miracle-casting clerks who were escorting Milady through the Tomb of the Giants, and we still don't know their fate. But I can't imagine it is any good up to this point. Now, everything we're about to do here and today is quite unfortunate because it is mandatory, and it's something that a lot of people do not enjoy doing. But first, there is the matter of the Dusk of Ulyseel, who appears here and has some pretty good things for us. If she would like to appear. I absolutely love how she unfolds herself like a origami nesting doll. That is incredibly impressive.
I am Dusk of Ulyseel. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
I would certainly hope so, but what I came to do in my prime directive is simply to learn the gesture of your people. Starting with the proper bow, do you think I could get low enough to tuck my ears behind my ankles and unfold like you do? Because that would be amazing, and I would love to do that. But she has a couple of items for sale, and there's some unusual spells in here, starting with Hidden Body, which will turn us nearly invisible. The one that I am particularly looking for is Cast Light, so that we can at least illuminate our immediate surroundings. We have enough intelligence for that, so that's good. But she also has Repair, which is interesting because it will repair your weapons and armor. Not super helpful, but it's alright to have. Chameleon, which will allow you to transform into something inconspicuous. I love this spell, and so does everybody who plays Elden Ring. And she also has Hidden Weapon. I'm not sure why you would want to turn your weapon invisible, but maybe it's to throw people off in PvP? I don't know, but I think we have enough money to buy all of this, so I'll go and clean you out, lady. She also has the Ivory Catalyst, which I do not want to purchase because I'm not entirely interested, but I do appreciate the offering, ma'am.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken, banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Oh, that isn't necessarily the outcome I would have expected upon a dashing knight in semi-golden armor and trunks to have bestowed upon you, but...
The sorceries of Ulyseel differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulyseel's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
I mean, if I specialized more in magic, then I possibly would, but I think that'll just about do it for us today.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Absolutely, will do. So I didn't know that you could find her here and outside of the DLC for the longest time because her summon sign can sometimes appear back here, and unless you're specifically going off into this little nook, which you don't have any real reason to, you might miss her being there. And it's kind of unusual that that is a facet of this game that was not fixed from the 360 version. But what's interesting is the fact that there's also no real explanation how we're supposed to access the DLC either. We're supposed to kill a very specific crystal golem that we don't have access to right now, but we will once we place the Lord Vessel upon the altar. And only then will it drop a very specific item that will make a black hole appear in this cove. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's an NPC or a bit of dialogue that will sort of hint you in that direction, but it's something that I will make sure to point out once we get to the Duke Archives. But for now, we're going to be climbing the big old ladder from Metal Gear Solid, and hopefully we don't get invaded. I've been having a real rough go of things in the name of the Cat Covenant, and it is so annoying. I think it's because I'm at such an overinflated level for where we are in the game, even though not all of my skills have been distributed in the best ways. I mean, I have like intelligence and attunement when I'm not really using any of that, and people are just smoking me. I'm getting sloshed out there, so we'll try to avoid that. Okay, fog. I don't see a fog wall anywhere. I'm calling it shenanigans. Also, I can see through my pants. That's kind of strange. But everything we're about ready to do, I am so sorry. It is something that needs to be done in this game because we have a couple of rabid pets roaming the garden, and it is our duty, our part-time job to put them down. All we have to do is this, and then we'll be home free. Starting with the kittens. Oh yeah. They're essentially bigger versions of Alvina, but they also love to roll out. And I think we did catch a glimpse of these guys earlier. If you just hang out in this little area here, you might not have to worry about, you know, getting little bites taken out of you. This little mushroom child comes, like, exploring. But, yeah, as they, like, back up a little bit. I'm sorry. They hit really hard, and, yeah, 2,000 experience is not nearly enough to abdicate me of my guilt. But one of the reasons why I like to hang out down over here is because there are 3 of these kittens, and I think these 2, they might be brothers or something. But when you're fighting one, the other will get distracted and probably try to, you know, roll out from the side. If you don't mind. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, see? They can't get in here. That's right, that's why we got the big old Black Knight sword, which I should mention, in between recording sessions, I did quite a lot of material grinding off screen, so I was able to upgrade a bunch of weapons in the name of boss souls, and we're going to be exploring what to do with those shortly, probably in this episode, if things don't take forever. Thank you. Sheesh, I'm sorry. Oh, they got the zoomies. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. All right, come on down. The universal cat distribution system can only work for so long. Yeah, fortunately, you got a face only a mother could love. And that mother is Alvina. I'm sure she will be thrilled to know that I am punishing her kittens like they're adorable. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on down. Oh, right. But while I was grinding, it was for low amounts of souls and whatnot. But I found 2 weapons that I was looking for, and I found them ridiculously fast, so I'm excited to show that off. Ooh, want to be careful, because I don't plan on using one of them, but the other one, possibly. We shall see, once this eventually loses its luster. But I maxed out the level for the for this sword. It only goes to +5, but it's got a ton of attack, and these guys don't drop anything. Well, while we're here, let's take a look. Starting with level 10 scimitar, the Jagged Ghost Blade. Like I mentioned, this is a weapon with I think like a 2% drop chance that the New Londo Ghosts can possibly drop when you kill them, but it is one of the weapons that does damage to them, and even though I don't have it leveled up, I'm probably not going to use it, so I'm not going to worry much about that. We also have the Murakumo, which is, like I mentioned before, possibly the best curved greatsword in the entire game. I found this off the body of one of the skeleton giants in the graveyard right next to Firelink Shrine, and he dropped it on my second pass through. So not really gonna be able to do much about that for now, but it is looking real nice. I also considered the washing pole. Like I mentioned before, it is one of the only weapons that has an identical attack set to the Uchi Katana. So it's essentially the same weapon, just with a very long range and is a bit more fragile. So dual handing it is like pretty cool too. But it doesn't scale nearly as well, I noticed. And that was kind of the big thing, is that this has, you know, D for strength and dexterity, whereas Uchi has a B in dexterity and would just be much better in the long run. I leveled up Rapier, Battle Axe, Winged Spear to +10, as well as the Whip. And lest we forget, there was also the curious case of the Broken Straight Sword. So that's something we want to consider as well. Oh, and we're close to being able to carry the Man Serpent Greatsword. So maybe the next level I'll go for that. But yeah, aside from that, I didn't really do too much. I did not invest anything into my levels, so I just wanted to make sure we're all clear on that front, that everything has gone purely into weapons and possibly even some armor, which I didn't really worry about. I used some of my souls also that I had on layaway, but didn't worry too much about that. Just a lot of downtime, you know, just kind of casually watching TV and then having to just run back and forth through certain areas. But now we're back over here, and we have the return of the Mushroom Adults. How's it going, friend? I would not recommend doing any heavy attacks with a weapon like this, because this guy, he will mess you up. Here, oop, not like that. Anything but that. Oof. Yeah, that is not doing anything. Oh, you know, that actually could be quite the strategy. Is just bonk right afterwards. One of the reasons why you would want to fight this guy, obviously, is because he's a very good source of gold pine resin. And I think I fought him maybe once off screen. Oh, oof, what is that? What is that timing? You like basically made out there for a second. There we go. He does typically drop at least one, but there's like a 20% chance that he could drop two, which is really nice. Just running around here wearing the old symbol of avarice, which has been kind of one of my favorite things to do. You might have noticed, but I also did a little bit of humanity grinding down in the depths, and that one was really easy. So I did not concern myself too much with that, but I have as much humanity as I think I'll need for the rest of the game, at least even to be able to get the shortcut, you know. But yeah, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle, shall we? I'm not going to bother fighting that other guy because I don't think it's necessary, but in the case of this very specific boss, I think I will use this as yet another opportunity to try and help someone out in the spirit of jolly cooperation. Reason for that being is that I would lower the threshold needed to enter the Covenant of the Sunlight Warrior. You need a faith of 25. And it's very annoying to get in because obviously we're not playing a faith build at all, not even in the slightest. It is currently at 8, but for every boss that you help defeat, then it lowers the threshold by 5. And because we've already helped 3 different people beat bosses over the course of this project and on screen, we should theoretically only need one more to do it, and I think this one might be worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut, and hopefully somebody just needs a little help, because obviously a lot of tears are gonna be shed ahead. And whoops, I accidentally went ahead and opened that, which is all right, because you can explore a bit of the arena, but eminent grief indeed. All right, I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, I concede. I had a sneaking suspicion that nobody was really all that interested in sharing their crying time with me, which is fine because this boss isn't really one that is conducive to a second player, especially because it's not particularly difficult, but Alone, we will step into the graveyard. Among one of the coziest I have ever seen in my life, and a perfectly respectable resting place for the many respects that were paid here and the amount of Fs that were pressed. As you can see, there are swords and headstones everywhere, and the second we approach, that is when the fight begins. Well, first and foremost, we probably should go ahead and put the proper bow on and put our own respects right in there. Here's looking at you, Sif. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the best boy, Great Grey Wolf Sif, who wants nothing more than to defend the honor and sanctity of his master's grave from intruders like us who want nothing more than to figure out the fine art of abyss walking. Just like Okami and Amaterasu herself, this wolf fighting with a sword in its mouth is pretty incredible, but fairly easy to read. Oh my goodness. So you want to be careful because he does hit very hard. But the part that really gets people is that when you get him down to a sliver of health, infamously, he becomes weakened. He loses the will to live. The music shifts and he starts limping towards us. It's like, how are we supposed to do it? Granted, to be fair, it would only be humane if we did try, but I think it just has the one spinning move at this point, and the only responsible thing for us to do is to put it out of its misery. The kind we made for it. I'm so sorry. It needed to be done. But not only does it drop its soul, but the Covenant of Artorias, which will allow us to access the Abyss and finish the game, essentially. If we head over here behind the gravestone, we have the Hornet Ring, which is actually pretty incredible because it will add the best perfect level of seasoning spice to your back shots. It boosts your criticals, and it kind of works better if you're using like a dagger and stuff like that, but it still applies to ripostes and things like that. Now, arguably of more importance, the Covenant of Artorias. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, it allows us to traverse the abyss without dying, and it's just a sad day anytime we have to face off against the big old wolf. So with that, I'll meet you guys down in Orlando for some unfinished business. This is extremely surprising. How's it going, my friend Daweed? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for summoning me. I was not expecting this at all. There was a few things I needed to do around the office, so I just threw my summon sign down for a minute, checked my phone, and before I knew it, I immediately got the call. I was beckoned to help our friend Daweed. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to re-traumatize myself again. And for some reason I have 2 Estus flasks, which is mildly concerning. Sif, I'm so sorry. We had to do that to you again. But at least we got some newfound humanity for it, and we could share in the relinquishing of our tears once more. And, yeah, I might as well just try this one more time and see what happens. Just finish up my chores around here since it was a good old-fashioned recording session in the name of Rocksmith. So I just have like a bunch of wires and cameras laying around. So once again, I will probably see you down in Anne Orlando, get my inventory taken care of, and we're going to meet up with that blacksmith whether we like it or not. See you guys in a minute. Hopefully. Oh my god. Katrina, no! Oh, this is madness. Wait, I can still save her. I just wanted to see if on the off chance that maybe there was anybody who would need help at this point by now. And clearly, I think she did. So let me see if she comes back around, because I truly was not expecting anybody to heed the call. But apparently I just need to start beating bosses and then putting my sign down, you know? Oh no. What have you done? What sensors have you bypassed, sir? I should not have tried to bow at you, but here we have our friend who summoned us in the name of hopefully fighting this boss. I figured coming back to the break room was our best bet of getting summoned, and of course it did happen to be. He's got Hovel set, so surely he can't be doing that badly for himself. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna make a beeline straight for the boss and see what happens. Maybe we'll take out Ornstein first and we can see the differences between Smo, which is what I was kind of hoping to be able to accomplish in the episode that we fought them in, but even though I obviously still have the footage for it, it just might not be the greatest idea. Yeah, he's taking me straight there, so this is good. This pleases me. We are doing well on getting our way into the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant, so I'll just see if this reaps any rewards and see what happens. Oh, are we fighting? All right, it's on. Well, aside from some minor shenanigans with our new friend Kat down in the boss room, as well as he who shall not be named, who we also were able to help defeat the bosses with, we are able to reconvene with our giant blacksmithing friend in peace. By this point, you should have plenty of boss souls to your name, and just like the descriptions would imply, you can use these to either acquire many souls or to create unique weapons with them. And if you want to 100% this game in terms of trophies or achievements, you are going to have to use these to create weapons, and some of them have multiple uses, like the soul of Queeleg as well as the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly, which requires disasters to be gone after the defeat of the Gravelord's servant. I'm glad at least something was able to happen there, so let's chat it up.
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
And you're also soaked in blood. Congratulations, sir. So off screen, I spent a lot of time investing souls into leveling up certain types of weapons, like the scimitar for the curved greatsword, you have the rapier, you have the axe, you have the spear. All of it's good, all of it's dandy, and thanks to his very specific skill set, he's able to create lightning weapons as well as boss weapons. And there's a lot of different ways we can go from here. So first I will be summoned because I put another summoning side pack. I figured it would have disappeared by now. Oh my goodness. All right, Zendaya, how's it going? Let me help you out there, girlfriend. Could you imagine if she actually... man, you made some distance. Oh, you haven't even opened the damn shortcut yet. Where are you? Oh, hi. I guess we're just gonna side quest for a little bit. Cool. This is great. That's quite a fall down there. Be careful, I guess. Should I help her take out the mimic? Because I think she probably knows who it is. Here, let me show her one up here. Here we go. Yeah, you want to watch out. This is the spoopy oopy one. All right, let's do it. Ugh. Both of us. Ugh. Nice. I hope she gets something cool out of it. I guess I wouldn't be able to tell. It would be kind of like jarring to see somebody just like wearing this helm. But yeah, I guess I can help her open this up. Even though you can't pick anything up. And we'll see what happens. Just go and swap into something a little more comfy, just so that she doesn't lose me. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just open the shortcut for her. I was hoping this was more in the effort of helping people beat the boss. But clearly it's a lot more engaging from over there. So yeah, another clip show, I suppose. And we did it again. We did it again. All right, nice, nice. How about this one? Same thing? Let's try it. Here we go. Ugh. So dumb. So dumb. Alright, Zendaya, we made our way back. Oh, and I got some Estus back. Sweet. Thank you. So are we... Huh? Where are you going? Where are you going, girlfriend? It's a little too laggy to be just jerking me around like this. Oh, this is very strange. Is this Sigmire without his armor? That's very, very unusual. Well, I guess I will... Can I do this? I don't think I can. I can't drop any humanity. Damn. Careful, careful. Girlfriend, oh my god. You gotta do them one at a time, alright? Otherwise... Oh god. Girl, oh my god. I swear to god. I'm like hitting random shit. Alright. Well... I feel like I might be doing her too much of a favor by killing all of these enemies because she's not learning anything. She isn't able to do this on her own. Ah, sheesh. Alright, well, where to? Where to, girlfriend? Should we go around? We can do it. We can do it. There we go. Not me just trying to teach her the ways of the sequence break. Yeah! She did it! She did it! Alright. Now let's do this one. Oh, she's so screwed. Oh! Yeah, ooh, she is doing no damage. Nice! Oh, she got the freaking... Okay, good for you. Good for you, Zendaya. Oof. Big old hit. Ouch. I don't even know what's happening. Run if you have to. That's a jump. Oh, almost a jump. Ugh. Alright, good job. Well done. Hopefully you find something cool there for the both of us. Well, I think that does it for this area. Again, I guess I did most of the work, but this is the one that's gonna be a bit on the rough side. Let's go around here. Follow me. Yeah, we don't want to go in that direction. And save for us becoming just slightly invaded. I think I might be able to get her shortcuts open. Maybe help her with the boss. She'll probably die, and we'll see what happens. But if she falls here, that would be very unfortunate. I had to jinx it, didn't I? I absolutely had to jinx it. Well, worst comes to worst, I would be able to help save their shenanigans. Ah! Yeah, oh shit, that hurts. Okay. I'm gonna get this opened. Oh wait, did the invader open something else? That's interesting. Alright, let me take care of these assholes over here. And we'll see what happens. Hello, friend? Oh! Yes, fall back. Oh, shit. What are you doing? No! Get... How dare you? Eleanor? No! It's Zendaya! Why? Come back here. Oh, this asshole. Oh no! I hope she's okay. Don't fall. Don't run. Alright, here we go. You know what? You done goofed, kid. Oh, is he stuck? Well, good for him. Ugh. I don't know why I did that with this weapon. Luckily, I can hurt. But it doesn't matter. Ugh. Oh, he's got pyromancy, like no one's business. Come on down, Eleanor. Take your prize. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just the battle of the phantoms. The invasion of the Sith. What are you thinking? Oh, probably hurts, doesn't it? Well, it's just like a silent fight. I don't know what he's doing or what she's doing. Ugh. All right. Oh, that would have hurt if it would have connected. Oh shit, now I'm getting shot at. Well, this is a terrible place to fight. I like that I can still be... Ooh, oh, you were... Okay. I mean, I have that too, but I think that's toxic, right? Yeesh. Well, oh, damn. Okay, so I learned that the acid is real bad. You have to be in that for so long. Man, what is this lag? Here we go. Yeah, fuck you, Eleanor. Go to hell. We're trying to play a game here, okay? I'm trying to teach her the ways of the game. Okay. I mean, obviously they were trolling us, but let's go back. Or I guess we can go in this direction. I don't think she needs to worry much about anything else in that regard. This is insanity. Ugh. Yeah, we just need to get this other door open and I think we'll be fine. Oh god. No, no, no. Jump down. Oh wait. Oh, you're summoning Solaire. Not bad. Okay. That's curious. Oh, and the gate did open, so I think they did save this. Solaire, welcome back, buddy. It's good to see ya. Yeesh. Oh boy. Coming in to save us. Watch out. Oh, God, I did the thing again. All right. Oh, my God. Solaire the badass. All right, let's do it. One more for good measure. Let's take him out, and then we can fight the boss. Will I get the other one this time? That remains to be seen. Ugh. This is so dumb. All right, are we doing the fight? I guess we must. Oh god, she's totally gonna die. Solaire, no! Yeah! Yes! Oh my god! We did it, Zendaya. We won. We did it, Zen. Oh. Wow. I cannot believe I went through that entire area with somebody else again. Okay, well, at least it dropped us off here, which is excellent, because now I can talk about what I wanted to, but I really should just disconnect my internet, if at all possible. All right, so depending on what we have upgraded to at least level 10, there are different weapons that we can get into. The Soul of Quelaag could either create her Fury Sword or the Chaos Blade. This is in the event that you have a level 10 katana or curved sword. And personally, the Chaos Blade, as cool as it looks, I don't think it's necessarily worth it, because every time you attack and you deal damage, you take damage. I think it's something like 20 points. So it kind of depends on your play style, but personally, I like the Fury Sword and it looks really cool, even if it does divide its strength between attack and fire. So that's definitely something you want to take into consideration, because anytime you see a weapon that splits into elements like that, it is not worth it. So we'll go and take this. And now we've got the rapier. So if we had a shield, we would be able to apply the Moonlight Butterfly to that. But this one I think is a little bit better, and we'll play around with this because it creates the Moonlight Butterfly horn. Hooray! Okay, I was gonna say, did I do the wrong thing? No, because you could also upgrade a spear and do something else with it. So is that 3 souls of that we need? Oh, I hope I didn't do my math wrong. Anyways, with the core of an iron golem, we can create the incredible golem axe, which is very similar to the weapon he used against us, and it even has like the flinging air effect at us, so that's fun. Of course, with the Soul of Ornstein, we can create the Dragon Slayer Spear, and this one is not nearly as cool as you would think. Unfortunately, I am short by 1 strength to use it properly, but it's kind of cool because you can throw electricity with it. It only is bad because it scales with faith, as you can see, and that's what determines your electric power. So, whoops, I did not mean to back out of that. So, whoops, we definitely don't want to go backwards on any of those. So we'll go with Dragon Slayer. And on top of that, we also have the Life Hunt Scythe. With either a level 10 whip or scythe weapon, you would be able to create this with the Soul of Priscilla. And so, it shall be. That one is not nearly as fun as you think it would be. And that's it. That is just about everything, except for our newly acquired Soul of Sif. If you want, you can get the Cursed Greatsword of Artorias. One of the reasons why this is kind of unusual is because with nearly any other type of weapon, if you fuse it with the Soul of Sif, you would get the normal Greatsword of Artorias, whereas with the Broken Straight Sword, you get the cursed version, and this is one of the only other ways that you can attack the ghosts of New Londo Ruins. But you are going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of faith to make it worth it. But for some reason it's saying it's all at 0. That's weird, except for my strength, so that's kind of cool, I think. Sure, let me try that. So wait, is it because I've been beating so many bosses lately that's been reducing my faith all along, like the requirements? Because you're supposed to have at least, I think it was like 20 faith in order to wield this. Interesting. Yeah. You know, just to make this easy, I'm just gonna Homeward Bone. I have been trying to save these because it's a little inconvenient to go out of my way picking all of those up and buying them, but let me see something here. I am gonna level up my strength by 1. Should probably throw my endurance up a little bit too. Just treat myself. And 69. Let's go and take a look at these weapons. Just have ourselves a nice little camaraderie of newly acquired stuff. So let's start with the Greatsword. Oh yeah, there it is. So 20 intelligence and 20 faith. I don't know why that last screen showed that we couldn't use it. All right, hold on. Future Ellison here to clear up a misconception that I had. I accidentally crafted the true Greatsword of Artorias, whereas to get the cursed one that can hurt the ghosts in New Londo Ruins, you are basically going to need to upgrade a normal straight sword instead of the broken hilt like I did, meaning this is actually rarer than the one I was going for. That's it. It's just sort of a poopy weapon in general, though, in my opinion. We can finally hold the Man Serpent Greatsword, which is cool. Like I mentioned before, this is pretty solid for a strength-based build, and another heavy consideration of mine that I was interested in using. So, hooray for that. We also have Queeleg's Fury Sword. So, whoops, I actually wanted to look at the effects here. Like Queeleg's body, the sword features shells, spikes, and a coating of chaos fire. If you have 10 humanity, you will do more damage, up to 10 humanity, I should say, but the more humanity you have, the better off you'll be. So this is a very cool weapon. You see a lot of people using this in the Cat Covenant, and That could definitely put the hurt on people if you level it up. I should mention most of these weapons can be upgraded to +5, so that's fun. The Murakuma, which I might play around with, except I need 28, so just kidding, lol. The Moonlight Butterfly Horn, thank you for the new Kindle there. The horns of the butterfly, a being created by Seethe, are imbued with a pure magic. I actually don't use this very often, but it looks kind of cool. Got some range on it. It's very pokey. Oh my goodness. I can hold this, right? I must be able to, yeah. I have just enough intelligence for that. As for the Golemax, not going to be holding that anytime soon. But it's cool because when you're dual handing it, and I believe if you do your heavy attack, nope. Your regular attack, nope. Is it one-handed? If you have 36 strength and you do an attack, you might be able to send off like an air wave, which I think depletes the durability by a little bit, but I love seeing him struggle. And we also, oh my god, we have so much of this. Dragon Slayer Spear, so I keep accidentally wanting to read what it says. You can see that it has a durability of 300, and for each time that you elect to use your heavy one-handed attack, you just send off a little shock of lightning there. So otherwise it's not super remarkable, and it's pretty weak, so not a huge fan. A little disappointing when you consider how awesome the armor is. So we'll go ahead and swap out of that. Let me see. So yeah, now we're at 260. So I think it is only 20 durability per electric shock. While I was down here, I was searching for the Silver Knight Spear, and I think I mentioned it earlier, where this does have a little bit of divinity attuned to it, so this would be great going into the skeleton graveyard and taking out the respawning skeleton knights. So that might be something I look into doing. As for the Life Hunt Scythe, oh boy, look at that bleed. 500 compared to the 300 we get normally from the Uchi. This one is a huge disappointment. It has no range. It's like a pickaxe more than a scythe, you know? And considering how much damage she was doing to us, it really just, I don't know. I don't like it. And it's mildly concerning how we made this from a whip, you know? But we had an extra, and I also had the thorny one, so hooray. And was that it? I believe that was. Excellent. Well, this episode is going to be really annoying to put together, but enjoy the extended edition of Dark Souls, I suppose, because next time we're taking on New Londo Ruins once and for all. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you. I was indeed recording all of that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.